friends. Eric Andreas, your guitar sage here. Today, I'm going to show you three blues rhythm riffs you gotta know. So, I mean, there's a million different blues rhythms, but I just played three of them there for you. And these are three of my favorite and three riffs that you're gonna hear the most in blues. So why not learn the ones that we're gonna use most first, right? Okay, so we're gonna be doing this all in the key of A. By the way, that jam track that you just heard was one of the jam tracks that we created that will be soon on projamtracks.com. You can early sign up there as of the making of this video, okay? projamtracks.com. All right, so here you go. Here are the three little riffs that you could insert that you're gonna hear a lot in blues. And the first one is gonna go like this. I'll play it for you, and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, now you might have noticed that riff was the same for all the chords, and in fact most of these are. In fact, all of these are. The three that I'm going to be showing you, they're the same. That's what makes blues so cool. It's a 12-bar blues, right? Using three chords, and you can use that same riff over each one of these chords. So really you're just learning one riff, and then you're moving it around for those three chords over the 1, the 4, and the 5. Which, if you don't know what that means, it just means it's the 4, the 1, the 4, and the 5th note from the major scale. You gotta know the major scale, friends. If you don't know that, you gotta know it. So know the major scale. In fact, I'll show it to you for free. First link below. Get inside the Unstoppable Guitar System Standard for free. I'll show you all this so that you're not lost anymore, okay? You gotta know how to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You gotta know that. And then you can find these notes, okay? So we're in the key of A. So there's our 1, right? That's our key, our tonal center, if you will. And so this fun little riff here plays the 1, the octave, oct as in 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Or you could just go down 2 strings up 2 frets to find that using my springboards method here on YouTube. So you got, so we're hitting the 1, we're hitting the 8, and then we're hitting the 7 or the flat 7, and then the 5, and we're naming these according to the scale again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we said flat 7, right? So the first note is this A. You can do this for any key, by the way. We're in the key of this, A. So we got, there's the octave, the 7, the flat 7, then the 5, now when I'm doing this, I'm mashing the note down with my finger, like mash, mash, okay, as opposed to going, I'm going, so my finger lifts the string off of the fret, so you get that nice percussive sound. If you don't do it, it's going to sound like, that sounds very square. We want this sound. Okay, so the second time around, instead of going to the 5, roll up to that 5. So here we're introducing the 4, the flat 5, or the sharp 4, however you want to call it. Most call it the flat 5, or the blue note. And then we're sliding up, or rolling up, hammering up to the 5. So the riff looks like this. Notice I'm going down, up, down, like this. which puts you in perfect position for the D, and you're going to do the same riff right there. So the only thing we did is we moved that whole motif, musical idea, we just moved it down one string. Everything moves down. Right? And then we go to the E, which that you only have that amount of time on it for the turnaround, and then down to the D, and then back to our A again. And now we're on the 5 chord. Now you got to understand the 12-bar blues chords. You got to understand the 12-bar blues chord progression for you to just be able to get this that quick, right? Otherwise, I'm going to have to teach you like 7 other lessons. So, and I have a lesson for you on 12-bar blues here on YouTube. Just search YourGuitarSage 12 and you'll find it. Okay, so that's riff 1. Riff 2 is a little bit easier. It's called a boogie woogie riff, and it looks something like this. I guess that could be riff 3 as well, because that's how I played it in the example, but we'll call this riff 2, okay? So what you want to do for this is you just want to play strings 5 and 4, and you're going to mute the other notes with your fingers. I've got plenty of videos on that. Search YourGuitarSage muting if you want. Okay, so what you're going to do is, and I'm also muting here on the bridge with my right hand, and first finger's on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then we're going to toggle back and forth between the 4th fret and the 2nd fret. If you want to spice it up, then you can bring it down to the D. Back to the A, to the E, D, there's so many different variations of this, right? I mean, there's just so many different things you can do with this, like you could do this bend, anything like that. Okay, so that's your basic boogie woogie riff. And so, you can move this around too. If you wanted to, say if you were doing this in the key of A and you wanted to play it up here. We're doing the key of G. Open ways to play that as well. So have fun with that second one there. A lot of fun. You're going to notice that a lot of these notes start melding in together, and you will use them interchangeably, which, you're sitting there playing in a blues jam, you're going to do that. You don't want to just stick to one thing all the time. You might at first, while you're getting to feel comfortable with it, right? But then eventually you're going to mix it up, because it's really fun to do that. Just be like on the fly, just making stuff up. Not really totally making stuff up. You have some go-tos, right? It's like if you had a toolbox and you had a hammer and a screwdriver and what have you, you could pick up any one of those improvisationally, if you will. But if you know how to use each one of those things, then, you're going to use the tool that best suits your situation, okay? All right, so now another one is just like a basic walking bass line, like this. Okay, and let me show you that one. So, here we're just on strings 5 and 4 again, and we're just walking this bass line up. So this is 0 and 4 on the 5th string. Okay. I'm going to show you the real simple one. You can change this up as you'd like. So 2 picks for each note. So 0 and 4 on the 5th string. Now on the 5th string we have 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So basically you're going up and then back down. You've heard that before, right? That old bass line. That's all we're doing. this. You could toggle. You know, instead of going, I'm going. Okay, then we can go to the D, same riff. We just moved everything down one string. Now back to the A. Now go to the E, so drop it down, drop it this way, right? That's all you get, right? 4 beats, and then go to the D. And back to your A. If you wanted to do a turnaround there, go back to the E, you could. See, the thing about blues is it's so, you know, even though there is this structure, typically 12-bar blues, or 12 bars, right? 12 measures of music, using the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord, usually all 7 chords. And if all this is going, if any of this is going over your head, you just don't have the basics. And friends, I can't implore you enough. You can't just, you know, get to the finish line without doing the race, okay? So I implore you, dig in a little bit, okay? So some of this stuff is gonna be over your head, some of it's not, some of it's super easy for you. But if it's over your head, dear God, friends, take advantage of that free course that I'm giving you. It's the same course that would cost about $1,000 to do in person, because that's what my time is worth, and that's how long it would take for us to do, minimum $1,000. Or you can click that link below, YourGuitarSage.com. /30 in order to get there. By the way, friends, a couple things. I'm giving this guitar away, okay, on September the 26th. Did I get that right, Mike?
That's right.
September 26th, we're doing a giveaway. You can go to YourGuitarSage.com/dot. D-O-T, as in Epiphone dot. I'll be giving this away, another guitar. We're gonna be giving away over $3,500 worth of guitars, amps, guitar lessons, and the whole 9 yards. So take advantage of that. YourGuitarSage.com/dot. We'll probably have the link below. ProJamTracks.com, you know, where we just play that jam track. If you would like to be part of the Unstoppable Guitar System Standard, but you're watching this on mobile right now, text me. 833-744-0154. Just text free to that number and I'll get you set up, okay? Friends, I'm here for you. I want to help you. I love playing guitar. I love teaching guitar, and I'm here to help. So please take advantage. I have thousands of videos here on YouTube and all the other free stuff, but you gotta press the buttons. You gotta click the things and go to do the things. Speaking of clicking on things and doing things, hit subscribe right now, friends, if you would. Like and comment on this video. When you do hit subscribe, hit the notification bell and hit all videos if you want to be notified about all the super cool stuff that we're doing here. I'm here to help you. Please let me assist you. I'll see you. I'm out of here.